Before we move on to the very last segment, which is one big takeaway, we are 6-1 on this show. This very short career of this fabulous podcast, the new BCS. We are 6-1 in our early week one takeaway wager. Guys, I'm going to go first. I'm going to take San Jose State. They're going to be playing this week against UNLV. If you're going to play against UNLV and Brumfield and Robbins and that ground attack that UNLV has, you have to be good on the ground right now. San Jose State's defense, 21st in the nation in stuff rate. They're not going to have a problem stopping the run. So I'm going to continue to ride the Spartans, which cashed for us on the show on our round robin the other day. So Stuck, I'll pivot to you. What do you got for one big takeaway wager on this podcast?
But let's stay ugly as always and stay in the weekday. Last week we laid 6 with Boise, which didn't look great early, but man, Dirk Cutter and those halftime adjustments and getting the quarterback run going in the second half was amazing. They just destroyed San Diego State.
They're a play on team with Taylor Green, right? They are now a play on offense, right?
Yeah. Now it might not look as good because teams are going to be like, all right, now this is what they want to do, but they're a lot more dynamic now. We're gonna say really ugly. We go Colorado State plus 3.5. I don't think they've covered all year at Nevada. This is the Jay Norvell Bowl. He left his whole staff. A bunch of players are going back, so there's going to be like a lot of emotions for this game. The biggest thing for me with Colorado State is they have been unbettable because they have no offensive line. They're also transitioning to a new scheme. They haven't had one of their best offensive linemen for 3 weeks. They lost another one. They lost a couple more. It looks like they're all back this week, which is massive. Like they'll actually be able to block somebody. So I think that this game is disgusting. It's at 10:30 on Friday night. It's awful, but I think it's basically like a coin flip with Colorado State having their offensive line guys back. So I'll take the hook and the 3.5, and we will suffer together on CBS Sports Network.
Woo! 2 Friday night picks for our one takeaway wager. Brett, wrap up the show. You got something. Let me see who else is playing on Friday night. You got any Nebraska Rutgers picks for us?
No. Look, if any listener is going to watch Colorado State, Nevada, I'd rather watch Aaron Judge walk for the next 20 at bats than watch Colorado State, Nevada. Why didn't you go with FIU UConn, Stuck? Or are you saving that for Saturday's show?
I'm saving that for Saturday. I'm writing that game up. I'm a masochist.
Yeah. So, and I know there's a lot of people listening right now wondering, why didn't Brett mention his record at the start of the show? Well, I didn't go 6-0 like the previous week. I only went 4-2. So I'm 10-2 in the last 2 weeks. If that's important to you guys. Look, I'm sticking with my purple rain, and that is the TCU Horned Frogs. I put this in the app Sunday at 4.5. I did not move the line. Everybody's smart. Now it's up to 7. I still like TCU. Before the season, you mocked me for my Oklahoma State. Go back in time, take Oklahoma State over win total, which will hit. But I also said my long shot that I liked, which you guys did too, I think Colin did, was TCU. Kansas is getting a lot of love. They deserve it. Stuckey, you watched the Iowa State game. I watched it. Colin, you watched it. Very fortunate, if not for some questionable coaching by Matt Campbell. I just think TCU's too strong. The one concern I have is the letdown factor. But when you're going to play on College game day, I think that will take care of that. And I just think the Horned Frogs are too strong. I think they pull away in the second half. So give me some more purple rain with the TCU Horned Frogs and Coach Sonny Dykes.